multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired. This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now,
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
To the scene, it's three with the team, we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Lil Paulette, she in between, like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's three with the T. Three with the team. And if you wanna be no, if you wanna be no. And if you wanna be like a middle sister, and if you wanna be no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's free with the tea, and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Lil Paulette, she in between, like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's three with the T.
What's up?
Hey, everybody. Good to see y'all. What's good? Three with the T. We are live, getting ready to do what we do best. Yes, indeed, in living color. Hey, everybody. Good to see y'all. Ciao. A lot going on in these streets. Okay, go right ahead.
Well, now, Paulette, I got your stuff. Katora, all the winners, I need y'all's address. I got everything packed up. I don't have the address. The only one I have is Paulette and Greta's. I don't have everybody else's, so I don't know where they sent it to. But I need it so I can send this stuff off tomorrow.
Okay.
So if y'all can go to Sassy T from 803 on my Instagram, inbox me, DM me your addresses, please. Okay. Thank y'all.
Sounds good. Yes, indeed. Congratulations to all the winners. If you want some alive too, go to envisionu.com/Miss Carson 7 as well.
Yes.
All right. Yes,
and thank
indeed.
you for
Hey,
the
everybody.
three ladies that ordered last night. Thank y'all so much.
Awesome. Where are you on
I got 3
the
orders last night.
Yes, indeed. Where are you on the ranking? Because I know we were at what?
I'm almost at Sapphire. I have probably 7 more people if they order. I can be at Sapphire.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, listen. Yep. Anything can happen on 3 with the T, so we might get 7 tonight. I'm speaking that to existence tonight. So.
Oh yeah.
So, hey, Vanessa, welcome in. Glad to have you here doing the butterfly to this song. Yes, indeed. Hey, D Brown, welcome in. Jonetta Speaks, welcome in. Teresa Wright, welcome in. Mary Brown, welcome in. Faith, welcome in as well. Good to see everybody here.
Yes. Hey, Paulette.
Hey, Lil Paulette.
Hey, itty bitty.
Hey. Ciao.
Itty bitty.
By the way, that's a nice color lip, Lil Paulette. That looks good.
Yeah. Can't hardly hear you, love. I can't hardly hear you.
Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Yeah. It is.
Yes, indeed.
How has your day? How have you guys been today?
Good. Went to work, came home, chilled out, and child, last night the streets were they were hot, man.
Listen, I got a theory, and I think this is Carlos. I do. There is no way.
What's Carlos?
All this beefing between Trish, Ken, and Marquise. Now, I don't be into all 3 of their pages. They trying to say Marquise is a deadbeat dad, but this man was at his son's graduation with his whole family.
Right.
He had all his kids. He had his kids with him on trips. He had his kids all up until now. Then all of a sudden, you want to call this man a deadbeat dad? Now, something ain't right in the water. Something ain't right. I'm trying to tell y'all. Something ain't right. This is a storyline.
And if you notice too,
like, participating in it.
Yes,
I do too.
I think there is participation in it, but also too, like, I do believe it has to be Carlos, because if you really think about, Carlos has only interviewed Ken, Trisha, and Marquez this season. And he really didn't even interview them by himself. He interviewed them with Dr. Heavenly.
Yeah, that's to fuel the storyline.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
Because my thing is, if you're an executive producer, you're interviewing each cast member regardless of their storyline or not. That's what a real executive producer would do. Like, come on now. And not to mention, you're using Dr. Heavenly by proxy.
Yeah. And you're going to sit in front of us and say that you don't know these people, but you're paying these people. Come on. You're not going to pay somebody you don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not going to give my money to people I don't know and I've never interviewed or I've never seen.
Exactly. Saying it's your first time meeting them. Like, that makes no sense. Like, when we start this, like, it was based on a skit, but also too, you know, Lil Paulette, and then you saw something in me and got to know me throughout time, and I show my consistency. Like, really? When people on YouTube are pulling off better shows than you, Carlos, come on now. Come on.
And then she calls this dude broke. But this dude is hanging out with some big dogs, y'all. I mean,
She
Yeah,
he's
calls him.
hanging out with
Wait. She calls him broke because he don't give her money.
her money. Yeah.
Right. So that
Yeah.
is broke. If you the mother, the baby mother, and the baby daddy got money and don't give you money, of course you're gonna call him broke. Like,
Yeah, I mean that, but what I'm saying is like,
remember she said she was the breadwinner from the beginning.
yeah,
He
yeah,
ain't say she wasn't.
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
So that's telling me he's dusty.
Both
Oh,
of them
the
dusty
sympathy
to me.
Marquez. Yeah, but women.
I ain't got no sympathy. But
Wait,
what
wait,
I'm
wait,
saying is that
when we made up the term dusty, it don't have nothing to do with women. You know, I know we give them Dustina and stuff, but this is really a male thing. Dusty is a male
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
Men that don't take care of the kids.
I don't know. Something strange about this, y'all. It's strange. It's weird.
Okay, so do you still
What,
think
man?
that the Sunny, or did you think that?
Who?
That the Sunny and
Think
Beginners. Yeah. Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
I don't know when we're gonna do it.
What was the question?
Some people thought the same thing about Sunny and Moses' storyline, that they thought that Sunny, Moses, like they were helping Destiny or something, that it was fake, and that because Sunny already has like a TV show or whatever, that she probably just made this whole thing up and they were all playing along. Some people do think that.
Well, I mean, like I said to you before, and to all of y'all, money, resources, and circumstances don't change people. It just amplifies what's already in them. You know what I mean? So, and Sunny, we heard her history with Queen Sheba, and she also came on 3 with the T and told us, and that hasn't changed. See, somebody who's about their purpose doesn't have to try to defend their purpose.
Yeah,
like, see,
like what we talking
about? I it's something.
Yeah, that's how it could be.
Hey, Captain Venus.
I was asking you if you thought the same thing about you know how people say the same thing, that Sunny and Moses, because Sunny already is a producer and she has, you know, credits and stuff out there, work out there, that she helped Destiny with this storyline. You know, like she lent Moses to Destiny and it was all.
No, I don't believe that.
Storyline.
No.
Yeah, I can believe any of it. I can believe any of it. I mean, without no proof, I actually could just believe any of it until somebody showed me something different, because it's, you know, Carlos' show. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know,
I don't believe.
Okay.
When it comes to Sunny and Destiny, I honestly believe that Destiny just lost out, and she really thought that she could play Moses any way she wanted to, just like she could play. She thought she was gonna play LeBerry, and she found out the wrong way. That these two men are not to be played with. You can call him a 9th grade education, but he was smart enough to get away from you.
That's what she said.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, call him dumb to me. You ain't got but a 9th grade education. Oh yeah.
Now wait a minute. Now see.
Moses? Yes.
The one she crying over right now?
Yes.
Oh.
Now see, here's my thing, and I don't like it when men do this to women. I don't like it when women do it to men. That person Moses did not have a 9th grade education to you when you were trying to get with him for 15 years. Stop that shit.
Thank you.
Stop that shit. That's just like men.
Everything. And you were really trying to match. You wanted to marry this man, but now you see him now.
Yeah, she want him now.
But talking about he ain't shit. He ain't got nothing but a 9th grade education. He dumb. He can't even talk right.
That's just like men saying she's a 304. Well, she wasn't a 304 when you lay down with her. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Are we doing this for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doing this. And for them to try to push this narrative that everybody needs to be on Destiny's side, I am 100% with Mel. Now everybody on her side for what? You weren't on my side when this girl was calling my ex-husband 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. You telling people you know where the body's at. And you got more bodies than anybody on this show. Every man you see, you want to lay down with him.
And they only know of Destiny really being with this guy for a few months. They don't know about no 15. They didn't experience none of that. You know what I'm saying? So all of this stuff is new. Now all of a sudden it's some 15-year relationship, and he's been with me through my darkest days.
Well, evidently Cause Sonny, she was like, "Oh, should I call the ex-wife? Cause we friends, you know."
Oh,
I was like, "Ooh,
I would."
Ooh, Sonny. She said, "Nah, I'm not gonna be petty." But I guarantee the ex-wife would say, "Oh yeah, she was there." But y'all want to make up excuses for Destiny, but y'all want to talk about Sonny? Nah, hell no. Nah.
Exactly.
Nah.
She can say whatever she
Yeah,
wants.
that man wasn't married to Destiny. That man was not committed to Destiny. He asked Destiny about a relationship to get her shit together. You know, he was gonna help her out. He was gonna do this. But Destiny wanted to take the money and do whatever she wanted to do. She wanted to be kept. She don't want to get her business and her mind right. And now, you know, moved on. She's mad.
And not to mention too, I think there was not to mention. I think too. Trying to get my thoughts together, y'all. I think too, in an interview, she said that she wasn't all the way together for Moses anyway. She said that out loud.
She said that out her mouth.
So
she said, "I owe him an apology because I did do some things that was not."
She forgets what she said. She has to.
She
does. Say one thing today, then she say something else tomorrow. Yeah.
Something else again. Yep.
Right, Vanessa.
It's crazy, man. Craziness.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
This
TNT.
thing with
Hey,
Trish,
TNT.
This thing with Trish and Ken and Marquise, it's just so ratchet.
It is.
It's just so like
It's just
everyday
so.
black people stuff. I swear.
I mean, we can't get a good look for nothing. I don't know who hurt Carlos in his past. His mama must have hated his guts or she hated him. But honey, every chance he can get a black woman to look bad or a black man, he gonna do it.
Well, I mean, the Deadline article, he said that his shows reflect him and his family and his life.
Family.
That's what he. That's what he said in the Deadline article. I reviewed the article on this channel. I don't make up anything on this channel. We don't make up anything on 3 with a T. Clyde Jones, welcome in. Destiny is really going through it, and there is still the pending fraud case. Yes, indeed. Hey to Vanessa, CC, Teresa Wright, TNT G-Mom, Culture
kills
James
me,
Hodge,
y'all.
Captain Venus, and T from TV.
Everybody say she going through it. She did it to herself.
Right.
She going through it because she did it to herself.
This girl is married to somebody else. Why can't I forgot about LeBerry?
A whole husband. Hold on, y'all. This girl had a whole husband.
And got a baby by him.
Yes, and she don't even talk about him.
Hey, Scorpion,
like
man.
she talking about this dude.
Right.
LeBerry is watching this stuff, y'all. LeBerry
is
watching. I feel so bad for her.
You know when Sunny said that she was going to do her YouTube channel, I'm just like, she could bring on the ex-wife, and the ex-wife got receipts. Then what?
Because at that point, she wasn't gonna do it to be messy. She's gonna do it because she wants to be a positive. So, but I mean, if this girl keeps on, what you got to do with people like Destiny, you got to show the nasty, the no good, the dirty. Because she's saying, no, Destiny is not gonna stop.
No,
she's still going.
Yep, she's gonna have to do just what you said.
Gonna have to shut her down and let people see the dirt that she really is. Because Destiny is dirty.
She is.
Now she mad at Martell, Kimmy, and Stormy. All them. All my friends meeting up with y'all. Your friends? These things ain't been your friends. Girl.
Here we go.
Yep, here we go. The same old, same old. But when Mel call them out, oh, it's a problem. No, we don't do that.
I'm so glad they got to watch this week episode with Mel calling stuff out. They got to watch it at home.
Yep.
And yeah, she see you. Finally, she see you, but she see you.
It's crazy, child. I don't
It
know.
is.
And you got 2 kids. You got a older son, and from what I've seen, I mean, the son seems like they get along with Ken. and all this stuff. But you know, everything could be for the gram. Okay.
I think the same thing about Marquise is for the gram.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Just because she was at a graduation, most family members show up for graduation, even if the dad don't show up no time in your life. So, and then their family, they be right there too. They know he ain't ish, and they don't help, and then they show up for the graduation too. That's why, like, honestly, I only have this much trust for women that even have sons, because they be part of the problem. They be part of the problem. Most women that have sons, they be part of the problem. Boy moms, part of the problem. It's crazy. They go from Dustina to boy mom. You know, pick me to boy mom most of the time. It's crazy.
And Ken, in my opinion, he needs to let Trish and Marquise handle
work
their
things
peace.
out.
He needs to stop.
Yeah.
He needs to stop interfering, because you're just making things worse. And to me, that's real queenish.
They shouldn't be on social media, period, about it. You know,
no,
it's one thing
not
on the
doing
show
what they're doing,
because that's your job, but then to go on social media with the stuff, it's just going too far.
Right.
Yeah,
I try my best not to go on social media, even though I be mad as shit at my husband. I be wanting to just get on social media and air his ass out. You know what I mean? I know that feeling. Like, I know how good it must feel to just tell everybody what this mother effer did. You know what I mean? Like, but you just gotta.
But then at the end of the day, it's out there.
Yeah.
And then once you take it back, because sometimes we can speak out of feelings, and then we don't have time to analyze everything. And then we get out there, we speak out of feelings, and then we like, damn, I shouldn't have never said that. You know,
or
so
now you understand it later, and you was wrong.
Yeah. Like, oh Lord.
Like, you didn't turn the whole internet against him. You didn't assume
everything.
Wrong.
And then next thing y'all know, y'all on there. Come on, and that heifer just cussed him out, and then she on his smile.
Don't make no sense. Hey, Anitra J, welcome in. Scorpion Miz, welcome in. Who said that? Welcome in. We're just doing what we do, 3 with the T. Just talking about all the stuff happening on these streets. And honestly, too, you know, when I saw all that go down, the thing that really got to me was, if what someone is saying about you ain't true, why are you getting big mad? Why are you getting big mad?
It's
because
my thing is a lot of immaturity here. You gotta understand, Braylon. There's a lot
it really
of
is.
immaturity. It's a lot of immaturity. It's a lot of emotional and intellect immaturity, because these people can't process. They're slow. I just come to the conclusion they are slow. They're arrested developed. They are acting like they are in high school, and they got whole grown kids. So, you know, I don't know.
And I think that's the thing that really got to me was, like, at this point, like, are y'all fighting for y'all status to be good with us, or y'all fighting to let yourselves know that y'all good? Like, because at some point in time,
because I don't like none of them, to tell you the truth.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Right. That's why I'm saying. You know, fighting for a status for people that you are never going to see doesn't matter. There's the beginning of your life, there's the end of your life, and then there's that dash. And this ain't productive to that dash. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and then, God forbid, if they all have a conversation with the kids, you know, individually, and say, you know, I'm sorry for my behavior. And the kids are like, listen, what do y'all always say to me? Right is right and wrong is wrong. If I got to be called out on my behavior, y'all deserve to be called out too. That was disrespectful. I have a life too, and that's the problem with some parents.
And they gotta go to school and deal with this stuff. Exactly. And kids picking on them and stuff. Well, you know, her son is, I think, going off to college, but Zaria is still 10, 11 years old. Mm-hmm. She's in the 5th grade, so she's got to deal with this stuff. You know,
and that's not to say that kids don't understand adult issues, but I think sometimes parents negate the fact that their kids have a life too, and they have a voice as well. You know what I mean? And it's almost like what Dr. Phil said, you know, on the shows when he tried to help parents. He was like, so wait a minute, so you didn't write on the slate of who these kids are, they just happened to come to the Dr. Phil show this messed up, you didn't do nothing before the show? It's like you gotta recognize the contributions that you made too. You can't ask your kids to do more than what you're not doing. Like,
True. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I
wish
don't
people
know.
stop
It's
acting
just
like
been
kids don't
crazy.
know. Too. Kids be knowing.
Kids know. These kids are smart.
Acting like because somebody put something on the internet, that's how they gonna find out. If y'all don't stop with that,
Yeah, they already know.
right into the year 2024. And let me tell you something about being with a DL man. Before a woman gets to leave or even find out the proof, she suspects it for a minute.
Yeah.
And I believe that she suspected it before she got the proof, the same way I did. And I don't care what nobody said. When they say, oh, we need proof to say that he on the DL, I ain't never heard nobody ask for no proof when anybody say anything about Martell. I ain't never
That
heard nobody
part.
say, oh, we need proof.
That part.
Right, so now all of a sudden, because it's Marquise,
But y'all need proof.
we need proof. Yeah, that's what I be
Because
talking about.
they mesmerized by the green eyes
By the
and the
green
light
eyes.
skin.
Right,
Man, bye.
right. A dusty is a dusty. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors.
That's right. And his green eyes and his light skin don't faze me a bit, okay? Not one bit. He's still sneaky. He's still slow.
Right. Who want a slow man that's cute?
Listen, I had to come under the comments today because somebody said, Sassy, why are you going after Marquez? What did he do to you? And after Kiki, don't you think he deserves a little grace? And I had to come under the comment and say, now hang on one second. Everybody's having an opinion on Marquez, so you can't just do that to Sassy. But number two, it's like everybody has a little bit of blame here. The main thing here is, are you going to carry this forward? Because at some point in time, somebody's got to be like, all right, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this no more, and my mental is not level. You know what I mean? So
I don't think Marquise mental is level. And the reason why, and whoever, I know the person that said that, I wasn't going after Marquise. I was stating the facts about Marquise. And if the facts offend you, so be it. The fact is, the boy left his whole family. He left his kids. He's very contradictory. He'll say, I have love for Tricia, but I don't love her. But I sit there and I cry when she signs the paper and says it's over. Then you're mad at Ken. It don't make sense. What he's doing is all over the place. None of this makes sense to me. So what are you?
I agree with you, Divine.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. And no matter what, it's the same way the same certain people who go for Martell, no matter what he do wrong.
Yep.
Now, at the end of the day, like I was saying earlier, I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. I don't know if she was messing with the dude first or not, but if he is on the DL, she knew, she had some suspicion, she just might not have had proof. And let me tell you something, if you with a man who's messing around with a man behind your back, you don't have to do nothing no more. You can be with whoever you want.
If you want to.
And all of a sudden, oh, but that's her husband. Shut up. Was it her husband when he was laying pipe to somebody else? It isn't another dude? Did he care about being a kid's father when he left? Like, these people are crazy.
Yeah.
No, but they just looking at, oh, he's so handsome. He ain't that handsome to me.
Right.
I don't see it. I guess because I'm not into yellow dudes. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't. He's not ugly. He's not ugly, but he's just not this handsome, mature man that I would look at, because I'm attracted to matureness and distinguishedness. Okay. And that he's not distinguished. He's very immature. He's arrested developed. He don't know. He's emotionally stunted. He can't handle his emotions.
Oh my God, Sassy, when you got off the call the other night, off the line the other night, wasn't that Drop the T who said that she was there, he was walking around all crazy and stuff?
Yeah. She Drop the T did say down 3 with the T. Yes, she did.
He was walking around like he was in a daze. And I was like, is he? Oh, I asked Drop T. I said, girl, is he on something? Because he was glassed out. He looked crazy as hell. That's why I say y'all didn't see what we saw.
He looked like he put his hands on her, just like she said. I don't understand why you think because somebody cute that you could give him a pass, and because you don't like
It ain't giving no pass.
it's
Y'all
okay
should
for him
seen
to
that
do the stuff
fool
that he did to her. Right,
walking
left
on,
her with the
walking on his
kids,
tippy toes and stuff.
messing with dudes, not paying the bills, all that stuff he been doing. Come on, y'all.
Just to catch up on a couple of comments here. Teresa Wright says, I don't even know why CK allows this trash on TV as if this is normal behavior. I do agree with that. I understand that this is a bad deal. Hey guys, hey Denise Ranger, good to see you. Teresa Wright said, just look how dirty that sneaky little Tisha is when she goes up and invite Destiny on Mel's trip. Just plain trifling. I'm also glad that Mel gave Sam the best room. Scorpion Miz, hey, good to see you. I think this whole situation was brought about just keep the focus off of Martell. Hey, Keisha Brooks, glad to have you here. Children do feel from adult issues, but this cast appears not to pay attention. Agreed. Do y'all know if they took all the arguing posts down? I hope they did, although it's still on everyone else's pages. Well, I mean, I think Marquez did an apology, but the receipts are out there regardless. People go off looks to say if a person is bad or good. Trisha said he liked men from what she posts. I feel like it's a disaster waiting to happen. Let's see here. The way they are moving, many of them are going to mentally break soon. Yep, they're always saying he's fine, me, Martell. Now they're doing this to Marquez a lot. All in all, miss that people have mental issues. The reason it doesn't make sense because it's contrived. The audience knows nothing about the revenge beat. The whole focus has shifted off Martell. Then I tell people to research bipolar. I bet they will understand more of what they see. I don't need to see Martell or Marquez or Trisha in person. How they act, how they talk tells me all that I need. So that is from our live chat there.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm a bit personal. I can feel energy from people, and that boy is not right. And I'm telling y'all, he looks to me like he could. If you push to that point, he will hurt somebody. He's going to go off. He look like that type that, he's scary. And scary people is the last one you want to mess with.
Right.
Scary people will hurt you.
As quick as he apologized, that makes me rethink that. Because he might want to go off, but he was too quick to apologize after she said he was a tambourine player.
Yep.
Not tambourine. And there it is. What was that? What was you playing the harp just now?
Yeah,
was that the harp?
Harp player. He said, yes. And he's sweet, and you can't tell me. I don't care what nobody say. That ninja is sweet. And he got a little sour to him. I'm just saying
Jesus.
that though, if me and Drop the T looked at each other, it was like in a movie. We seen him coming, we looked at each other. I was like, girl, is he on something? I was like, what the hell? I was like, you know what? I don't want a picture. That's okay.
Oh, that sounds like Cocalina.
Yeah. Girl, I said, you know what? Nah. Guess what? Nah. I don't want to picture. He kind of stopped like we want to ask him. He was like, hey. I was like, what the hell? And he kept on tippy down the thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, oh my word.
Lord Jesus. I cannot. And by the way, too, like, this is the thing, right? So when I saw that comment, I and this is the thing, I really do, and we really do remember our subscribers and our supporters. So depending on that, I always try to give love, grace, and space. But I think whenever any one of the three of us speaks on this show or anything, we're coming from it how we see it. That doesn't mean we're trying to drag that person saying they're good or bad, because we don't personally know them. So I was a little confused by the comment, because I'm like, Sassy's not really mad at that, brother. If Sassy really was pissed off at somebody, we would know it. So I was a little
I
confused,
just feel
but,
like, you know, it's like I told Neil, it's not personal. It's what we see.
That's it.
It's not personal. If you put it out, if they putting it out there that you doing this, we're gonna comment on it. And that's when Neil said, you know, I hate that because half the stuff they put out is not, in other words, it's not congruent in what really was said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Winter was saying, she said she understands that people have negative comments based on what we see, not what's really going on.
Right.
That's the point they have to get to as well, I guess.
Yeah.
And Neil said, I'm learning. She said, I'm learning. She said, I'm learning to smile again because I wasn't smiling. I said, honey, you need to come on over here and take a picture and smile because it's not that, you know, you don't tear your head. I don't. I said, but, you know, if I see something that I feel like, wait a minute, that don't act right. Like, it was 2 scenes in there with Neil. And I kept telling people, I said, they don't even, what if they put them 2 scenes together and they don't even go together?
Right.
It's like they have been filmed at 2 different times.
Right.
And then he said, they don't do bad editing. Carl Lucifer, your editing sucks.
And this is my thing too. It's interesting that he says that, and don't worry, Keisha, I'm about to read your comment, beautiful. It's interesting that he says don't talk about the edit, but yet he's not in charge of who gets on the show. But yeah, it's your first time meeting these people. Like, something in the Kool-Aid ain't sweet, brother. Like, you did not talk to your whole cast for a full year with DC. Like, get out of here. Keisha Brooks says Sassy, Braylon, Paulette. Then I think Marquez do a terroristic threat before, so I would not play with him. Clyde Jones says Sassy said that from the jump. The laughing emojis are in the chat. People are saying hello to people. Y'all saw up front and personal with Marquez. Denise Ranger says, I said this, guys, when he gave Melody flowers, it only takes seconds. That's why I was concerned about how he walked up on her. That's it. Divine Virtuous Woman says, we understand. Barbara Emery Jones, hello. Sunshine Rays
the reason
says
why
hello.
he walked up on her
says hello as well.
We were sitting right at the exit of the stage, and her bodyguard was there with her. But she said it was okay because I guess she knew it. And she gave him flowers. He did thank her, but the boy was fidgety. Something is not right, y'all. He was fidgety. I mean, he was happy to be in Mel's presence. Don't get me wrong. But it's like an immature young teenager who's infatuated. You know how they act? Ooh, she's cute. Not like the men that were there that were very mature and they go up and they shake your hand and how you doing? You know, you have this mature conversation. Right. His conversation was very monocard. You know, I just... It was very monotone. It was very It was weird, and that's all I can say. It was weird.
I think I've always have said this. Each platform requires a different energy. You know, if I ever come to, you know, Mimosas with Melody, if she does a, you know, co-ed one or MeloCon or whatever event, you know, of course the Braylon on YouTube is going to be different than the Braylon in real life because that's a different level. That's in person, right? So, of course, I'm not going to say Melody, Cherie Lee, and do this, that, and the third because that's actually a human being. So, you know what I mean? And some people just don't get that. You can't be Kevin Hart. You can't be Kevin Hart and just spray yourself funny in every situation because it requires different
every situation is not funny, but to be honest, I was just thrown back by him because he just looked so immature. It was why his eyes was all bulked and he was fidgety, and it makes me think, is he really on that Lena?
Lord Jesus. Divine Virtuous Woman says the Ed and CK thinks the Ed and Matter CK thinks we're stupid. He need to quit playing with people. Agreed. Teresa Wright says Trish needs to be careful. She's in the act of committing adultery. She should be quiet, regardless of whether Marquez is just R or dumb. In the meantime, she's wrong divorcing G's. I agree. Divine Virtuous Woman said he growth stunted probably. Kim Jones, hello, welcome in. CC has a question for you, Sass. Sassy was Marquise exhibiting social anxiety or something beyond that?
I don't think it was social anxiety at all. It was almost like a schoolboy that was so excited. You know, it's like you see here, you rocking your legs and you twitching in the chair. And I mean, he just kept on and you sitting there like, what is he jumping? What is wrong with him? Everybody else is engaged.
Right.
Yeah, everyone else is engaged, like giving, you know, claps, and he was. I'm like, okay, little dude is a little off.
Divine Virtuous Woman 0 says possible anxiety of an uncomfortable surrounding. Possibly he was nervous to be on screen for his first time. And honestly, too, I mean, it's one thing
his
to
first
watch
time on screen.
What about the bugged eyes?
What's that?
He was staring. Have you ever seen somebody walk in and they don't blink? They just stare.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
That's how he was doing. That freaked me out. I was like, what's on here? Y'all know me. I'm medical. I'm gonna look at your eyes. I'm gonna look at your behavior. And when you walk past me and you walking like, hey, without a blink, that's a sociopathic stare.
Understood.
You can't tell me no different. So Carlos better be careful before he find himself laid up somewhere. Cause this boy, he ain't right. I'm trying to tell y'all. And little boy, little dude is not right.
Understood. And honestly too, like I was saying, for people who watch, it's one thing to watch TV, it's another thing to be in it, because if you've never been on TV, you know, you got NDAs and you gotta be mic'd up, and then wait, I gotta be here for 12 hours. So, you know, it's one thing to see 60 minutes, 40 minutes, 42 minutes without 60 minutes with commercials, 40 minutes without commercials. So there's a lot of variables there. But the biggest thing is you need to be in control of you and not the camera being in control of you. And it's easier said than done too.
A lot of the staff didn't even pay the cameras any attention. Even the subscribers, we were so engaged in the speakers that the cameras didn't even bother. You know what I'm saying? It's like the cameras just going around. It didn't bother us because the engagement, Dr. Frazier was so inviting. We forgot it was being filmed.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be, like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Gummy, he would be down. See, Coca-Cola is an upper. Gummies are downers. So he would have been down. He would have been chilling. See, like I am right now, I had something similar to the gummy.
Well, everybody.
He was like an ADHD to the 10th power. Okay.
Well, everybody, welcome to the 3 with the T School of Hustle, a affiliated school with the 7th Avenue School of Beauty. Right now, we're in the middle of Breaking Bad class. So just welcome in, everybody. Glad to have y'all here.
You had them pinpoint. Yeah, he was something. Something wasn't right. I don't know. At first, I honestly thought he was just excited to be there. Right. I really did. And then I was like, now this is more than excitement.
Right.
This is
right. Sassy. D Brown says, Sassy, remember when I said Marquise had a limp wrist and you agreed we got pushed back by a sub? And I said, I called like I see I always have had good discernment. He has had too many pictures with men. Robin Powell, I think this might be your first time here. Welcome in. She says, good evening. 3 with the T. The thing I don't like with Trish and Ken, she's too comfortable having that man around her children. I can't talk too much about the daughter. Divine Virtuous Woman meant to say was not his first time. Shaquanda Lee, welcome in. Maybe he had gummies before he got there. That could be a very, very good point there. And thank you for paying attention to Breaking Bad class here at the 3 with the T School of Hustle. Glad to have you in class today. Teresa Wright says he probably was nervous being in an environment with his wife and lover would be hard. D Brown says he doesn't have a Coca-Cola look. He eats taking hallucinating or schizo pills. Trish looks like Trisha is a lot like a lizard trollop trolls. Oh my God, that hurt me, and that wasn't even directed towards me. At the end of the day, she's still, you okay, Lil Paulette? She's still married, and God forbid somebody might seriously get her in this situation. And Caddy says that he may have a little ADHD. Y'all are live tonight in the chat, aren't you? My Lord, welcome in everybody to 3 with the T. Braylon Lee, Sassy from the AL3, and Lil Paulette in the gang. We're just here chilling out, doing what we do, talking about all of the heat on the streets from last night. So in case y'all do not know, there was some social media receipts dropped of Marquez's sexuality being questioned by Trisha, and Ken also taunting the relationship to Marquez, and it just was a lot of back and forth, and this all happened last night, so we're just catching up with each other on it now. So yes indeed. Ooh, child, a lot going on. Let's see here.
All right, y'all. I had to
You're
call
good.
some business. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that hurt me. Man, headache,
Understood. No,
child.
you're good.
But yeah, so.
Okay then.
But I'm just saying, this show is really, it gives you a headache because there's a lot of fakeness going on. And then to bring these trashy people on and to do, damn, the show already trashy. And then you're going to put it all the way in the gutter. Come on.
Right. Yeah. I fully agree.
Oh, God, here he comes.
Teresa, you crazy. I missed everything. I was out dressed like a cowgirl for a cowboy birthday party. Yes, girl. You know what I miss? Rodeo. I miss going to rodeo, living in Texas all those years.
There wasn't no genuine pony energy going on at the party, was it, Teresa? Mm-hmm. Ride it, jump on it. Sorry.
There wasn't no what?
Genuine pony energy.
Oh, nah. They weren't doing that.
Listen, you want to ride.
They might be doing it in the club. They might be doing it at the club, but not there. Nah.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, welcome in. We were cute though, but my toes is hurting from them dang boots. Well, listen, sit back, rest and chill. Let us do what we do. While we have a moment, y'all, I want to share something with y'all. It just happened while we were live, and of course, it would happen only here. Y'all did it. 2,300 subscribers. That's what y'all did. So just wanted to thank y'all for that. So listen, we riding hard, strong, and great energy. So yes, strong. So just want to share that
for the new people that's in the chat that have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, please.
Yes. Okay. And also subscribe to Sassy TV from the AO3, Lil Paulette and the gang, and also our 3 with the T channel as well.
Mm-hmm. So y'all, I'm gonna switch the gears a little bit. Know the little boy, his name is Kendrick. That in 2014 they found him rolled up as he was in Atlanta, and they found him rolled up in like a, I guess it's
the wrestling mat.
What was it? Yeah, wrestling mat. And they said they had it was asphyxiation. He smothered to death because he reached down and fell in and didn't nobody see him. No, now this is a at the time, what, a 14-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy, because he would have been 29 yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he would have been 29 yesterday. They say his two brothers, he has two stepbrothers, and they all went to school together. And some other little girl that they think used to lure him into the gym to do whatever. But they also found him without his organs. Okay, but they want to say that this boy died from asphyxiation, but he had no organs. Now, the family is they are fighting, and they are still fighting this case as they should, because there was a lot of hiding and a lot of cover up with this young man. So you guys, I'm gonna keep everyone up to date on it. I just want to get what people think, because I believe that, you know, those three people that they were looking at, they did something to that boy, and they have been getting away with it for a while. But I do believe that time is coming to a close.
Don't they usually say that the that if somebody ever does something to you, is usually somebody close to you or somebody in proximity to you? So
they said they were doing, like, if y'all don't know, and your kids, you got kids in high school and middle school, they got fight clubs. And what they do is kids go out here and they bet on who they'll start a fight with somebody. This is what's happening with my granddaughter. And they have bets on who would win. Right. So this is actually happening in our schools. And we have to ask our kids about this, you know, because they ain't gonna tell you. Just like they jumped on my granddaughter and she didn't even tell me. Okay, this was months ago, 2 months ago. The same people that's bullying her jumped on her at the mall. I didn't know nothing about it until a week ago.
Right. Because
she didn't tell me. But stuff like this is happening. Our kids are dying for being jumped on, and this is ridiculous.
It really is. So. And honestly, too, to tell you the truth, it is quite sad when kids do not understand responsibility. And y'all know y'all know I already have an old soul. But you know, looking at my childhood, and then when I look at like Super Nanny episodes, or when I see stories about kids, I'm just like, even when I was smaller, I never really bullied anybody off of an iPhone or shoes or anything else, because I'm like, first of all, I ain't got no money to buy it. Number two, I don't know the value of it. And number three, if I could have got if I could have been rich this time of the earth, if I could have got to that level, then I would have had it already. Like, I never really understood the value of things for status. And I think that not only goes to home training, but I think also too that goes to what kids consume as well. You know what I mean? Because my parents have always said that we're not your only influence once you leave the house. You know what I mean? So, and I was opening up my mouth because of the newspaper.
If you go through the stages of maturity, you know, at this time, best friends are the students. You know what I'm saying? Are their friends? You are their enemy right now. Teenager, they might love you, but they don't want to hear nothing you got to say, and that's just the truth about it. It's the hormones. They're very reactive to everything, because they think everything is going to happen right then. Oh, everything's going to. They don't realize that.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
No, I said they think everything is the end of the world.
Yeah, the end of the world. And you sitting up there like, girl, it's not the end of the world. What is wrong with you? But it's not. You want things, they want things microwave right then and there.
Yes.
And it's
believe me, that mindset only gets harder as you get older. Especially when it comes to and Saz, you know, she's played a couple of videos for me because there's been times where I was struggling of not so much microwave for like cars or shoes or anything like that, because I'm just like, as long as my bills are paid, I'm rich. But it's been a microwave thing for me of wanting to get to some of my dreams because I feel like it's the world ending. So that microwave thinking does evolve when you get older. But I think the reason why most kids feel like it's the end of the world is because the world they have is all they have. They don't understand that there's more to come.
Yeah, and it doesn't just dissolve when you get older. I hate when people really believe that, because it really doesn't. It really has nothing to do with it. Either you think like that or you don't.
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah. P&2 Ross says parents aren't being parents. They're too busy living their lives, being these kids' friends. My mom has a rule: whether I'm 100 and you 99, I'm still your mama.
I'm still your parent.
That's our rule. I can't change that. Ain't nothing happening with that. If I try to talk to dad, really, you gonna try to change the rule that your mama made, and you know I'm married to your mama. That ain't switching. Teresa Wright said about your story, says they absolutely did do something to him when he got to the morgue. He was stuffed with newspaper. CC says I always felt that he was unalive, and that's why I was opening up my mouth for. By the way, y'all, what Teresa Wright said, I'm like, what the actual hell? That boy was missing for a while, and they found him rolled up in the mat. D Brown says, yes, when I worked in the school system, kids would find the bathroom, they would call it 30 seconds. What the? Okay, child.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have parents
fight for 30 seconds.
Child. Unfortunately, you will have parents that will not take responsibility for their kids' behavior. P&2 Ross says, but Sassy, you can't start parenting when they're in middle school. It starts like when they're 6 years old. My thought says that true, Sassy. They have a YouTube channel They have a YouTube channel set up here to showcase the weekly fight. The last weeks in school, they have war of each grade level, 5 different ones. The police are involved now. Wait. Hang on one second. So you mean to tell me that Al Reynolds, another Al, and other people who can dox people and call CPS on people and do this, that, and the third can still be on YouTube? But yet you have a YouTube channel showcasing fights from different schools, and people like me, Sassy, and Lil Paulette, and other good content creators who are trying to do good. If we play music, we play a trailer. God forbid we can't get money. Y'all need to shut the fuck up talking. Teresa Wright says, while we were in that school district temporarily, while waiting on our house to be built and moved our grandson Rhino out there, they have to wear uniforms because of taking up the kids' sneakers. And listen, y'all, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't pick up that bullet. But right is right, wrong is wrong. If other people can do evil and other people try to do good and they get tagged by YouTube, that's some bullshit. Okay.
Because they have videos of them throwing babies in the water, black babies in the water. We doing the gator thing, and people report that video for years. They have so many videos saying
it's still up.
And they still up. They still up. But if you say the word white, you might get your stuff taken down.
Yeah.
They're very graphic videos.
And they have them on Facebook. They have them on Instagram. Yep. They already have the people. They, like my granddaughter say that they're gonna break. They want to call breaking in. You know. And they go to the bathroom, in the bathroom. You're like breaking in, you know, they want to fight for 30 seconds in the bathroom. And whoever wins that 30 seconds get the rite of passage. They get that, you know, what you call it? They get the praise. They get it. And my granddaughter was like, I'm not fighting nobody in no bathroom.
They're basically, you know, basically doing hazing in high school.
When I was in school in Texas, they did that. That's what they did in Texas. And you see how old I am. So this ain't no new shit.
They do it when I was in school.
And I'm gonna tell you, I went to school all over, so many different states. Even I've even lived in different countries, but it only happened to be in Texas. Crazy.
Yeah, you know what? I am so glad that I went to school when I did, and I just. You know, I really debate y'all on sometimes having kids for a couple of reasons. One, the black mortality rate, And I'm just gonna say this to all the men. I can't speak for all the men, but I can speak for me. It's important for us to research the other side of the gender.
Yeah.
Not just for us having relationships, but just so we can at least know what the hell is going on. The black mortality rate will piss you the hell off. That part too, but also too, I'm just like, now I don't have any kids because I'm the biggest kid I'm raising right now. But if you think me protecting Sassy and Lil Paulette and T talking all them is that type of energy, can you imagine me being Papa Bear with my kids? Oh no. If I hear 30 seconds, you got 0 seconds to get out of here. I'm about getting to you. That's the only conversation we about to have. So when like when Sassy said I'm about to go to the store, I'm like,
kids now don't know boundaries.
They
don't have boundaries. You got to teach kids boundaries when they start, when they're young, and you got to stay on them. You just cannot say, "Oh, if I tell you again, it shouldn't be." If I tell you again, I said do it. Leave it, go and do it, or the next time it's gonna be punishment. Exactly. It should be say, "Oh, mama mad. She get mad. Oh, she real mad." Yeah, they know how far to push you. They should never know how far to push you.
My parents always say. My parents always say,
know their parents though, just like you know your kids.
Yeah.
Right. My mom and dad will always say, some of y'all may have said this to y'all kids too, every time I give you an inch, you make it a mile. And I think some people don't really understand when I say family is police, because when Sassy said, I'm about to go up to school, I literally typed in the chat, when we riding. We ride at dawn, and people don't really understand that riding at dawn and going hard and being there for family, it's not trying to be the morality police. It's just when you've been raised with principles, when you've been raised by a village, when you've been raised to know that there is more in you than what people can say about you, that's when you get activated. Because some people think that you just standing up for people is you trying to be the moral barometer. Now, if that's being the moral barometer, I'm broken too. But at least I know my barometer is measured and checked out right. So
it's a mess. And these kids are bigger. And some of the boys in the class look like they 30 years old. Not it's 30. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But you got good kids too. You got good kids out here that want to do things. You got good kids that want to graduate college. They want a family. They want to raise their children right. So
right.
And
they don't always have good parents either. Like
no.
And the good parents, their kids are not great either. Like
sure, no, they'll be the ones that's acting a fool.
Yeah, you could be the best parent in the world, and your kids still gonna do what they want to do. It's just how it is. It's called free will.
Yeah,
it's just called free will, like in the Bible. It's called free will.
Right.
Yeah, you go out there, you mess up, and you've been taught. I love you.
My thoughts, I bet.
Right.
Mother was a 5-star. Yeah, she did not play. Oh, she did business.
Right.
My grandma used to get a switch, and long as I would, and cut you across your leg, baby.
But I do remember this too. No matter where I lived at, the families with the strictest parents had the worst kids. The mothers and fathers didn't always know what they was doing, but everybody else knew.
They was sneaking out.
Yeah, they was sneaking out. They was the ones doing all the bad stuff, stealing, fighting, drinking, smoking, and everything. Just terrible. I do remember that. It didn't matter. Oh yeah, yep. And it didn't matter where I went; it was always the same story. And especially the PKs. Yep, especially the PKs.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I think there's a difference too, like you said, Sass. There are good kids. And I think sometimes the adults don't understand the difference between a kid who is going to different substances and going to different events just to escape, and then kids who are doing that just because they don't want to do anything. There's a difference, because sometimes kids are trying to cope with what they have at home too. Like I said before, some people forget that kids struggle through stuff too. P&T Ross says, right, babies start understanding around 6 months. That's when parents should start setting boundaries. Divine Virtuous Woman 0 says, mine know better. I'm not their friend. I meant what I mean.
She means
No,
what
in
she
between
say,
period. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And says what she means. Absolutely. All that part. No, Braylon, I'm older than you. On Fridays in junior high and high school, they have Freshie Fridays. You could get beat up by kids in upgrades on your way at home. It didn't happen to me. Child, my mom was a 5-star juror when we were growing up, and she meant what she said. We all turned out very well. Divine Virtuous Woman says mine know better, and they are respectful in and out of my presence. My mama was struck, and I still tried. I turned out to be a good person, though. Strict. My bad. Sorry. I'm strict. Teresa Wright says we stayed in the ATL and moved back to the DM for 4 years in the ATL. Moved back to the DMV. Our grandson did a lot better. He got a full athletic scholarship. Congratulations. He was always a good kid, but being around the wrong crowd could change that.
Yes, God.
It's best not to be overstripped, but stick to your boundaries of disciplines. We knew not to try it. Hell, my mom had spies in the neighborhood. Hey, Sheila Joe and Miss Denise. And Keisha, you good. Lil Paulette corrected it. And my thing is this. My mind, my mindset has always been this: what do I need versus what I want? And I've always said that when I speak to colleges, being a public speaker, because you can get $1 million per speaking engagement. Look up public speaking fees. You'll be surprised what you can get. But my biggest thing is, if I ever go to speak to a college, I'm going to say to them, now listen, some of y'all friends are going to think that hanging out is cool all the time. Let's just say if your favorite celebrity came and said, I was going to pay off 10 people's student loan debt. Are you going to hang out with your friends, or are you going to get that loan debt paid off? Now, if you choose that decision to get your debt paid off, you might lose those friends. But I promise you this, it's better to have your debt paid off than to be broke with your friends. But you have to get to that mindset. So I think, it's up to not just myself, but it's up to all of us to say, hey, listen, I'm not telling you what to do, but I've been around the way. I'm telling you, this path is not the path that you need to go down. So, but yeah, that's just my old school coming out. Hey, Sheila Joe, welcome in.
Let me tell you something. When I'm around young people and they ask me,
love you too, Sass,
and I tell them, and they make a face or something, or act like what I'm saying is crazy, or I'm old or whatever, I just always say to them, remember this conversation. Remember this conversation, because you always come back. You always come
That's
back.
true. That's true.
Conversation.
And that's why I tell mine. I said, every time there's going to be a situation, and that conversation is going to play in your head what I tell you.
Yep.
When that situation occurs, you're going to be like, damn, you're going to hear my voice. You can snort your nose all you want. I said, but you haven't been here longer than I have. I seen what you're doing. I see the repercussions of it. But you haven't been here long enough to think your way through, because you're still young. You're still dumb. You're still making bad decisions.
Right.
So, I had to tell mine today. I said, y'all act like y'all have lived a whole life. Y'all ain't worked. Y'all talking about pressure. What pressure? Y'all don't pay no bills. Y'all don't have to worry about food on the table. You don't have to pay car insurance.
I remember being dumb like that. I remember being just like that. Thinking that what I was saying was right because I didn't have the experience yet. It's only based on the little bit that I knew at that time.
That's it.
But I remember that, just thinking what I thought was right and all of this stuff. And now, years later, looking at it or whatever, knowing that, I was stupid, I was dumb and young. And we all go through that. Some of us are a little bit more stubborn than others. But for me, it's just that I'm always outspoken. Like, I don't have no qualms about telling people that I disagree with them or I think that's bullshit or whatever. And when I was younger, I just was really like rude about it. I didn't give a damn. I'd be like, that's some straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't, but not nice like that, not funny like that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't give a damn. But as I got older and then I started experiencing more, because it's different for people to tell you. They can tell you all day. But when you're going through it, or a person close to you is going through it, so you can kind of be in the experience, it's a totally different thing.
Correct. Absolutely. P&T Ross says when children don't have consequences for their bad behavior, that's the difference. Keisha Brooks says My thoughts, yes, my neighbors told when we were doing stuff like playing the alley, couldn't do nothing. Let me tell you how, Keisha, I'm gonna give you a story. If I go over to my play auntie and uncle's house, my parents will say, you got permission to do whatever you want to do within reason to Braylon and his sister. If we did anything wrong, we got whoopings there, and then we got whoopings back at our house. That's how it worked in the village, okay? Let's see. My thoughts says Keisha Brooks, nothing at all. My thoughts. No, go ahead.
No, I said us too, but not my kids. I didn't do my kids like that.
Right. I didn't like it. No, go ahead, Sass.
Oh, I said I didn't do mine like that, but they had my older three. Well, all my kids have a village, okay. And when their dad's grandmother, she used to get the kids on the weekend, and I still say that was the biggest foundation because that she kept the cousins together. If they fought, she tore their tail up and said, "You don't fight your family, you love your family." You know, on dad's side, and my mom, you know, she was a worker. Her dad, mom was retired, so they got to spend more time with her than my mom. But they did spend time. They call my mom the general, honey. They couldn't move. They couldn't watch the TV they want. They's like, girl, can we watch cartoon? No. You're going to sit here and you're going to watch these doggone cowboy movies until I get tired of them.
Oh, she was the mean grandma.
Yeah, she the mean grandma child. And they were like, we don't want to go to Grandma Care no more.
But you know what though? Yes, go ahead.
But and let me tell you though, now she wished they would come by more. I said, but Mama, you created that. You kept them for a certain amount of time, and that was it. You didn't spend no time like Jeff mom did. You know, they spend the night during the summer a whole week. I had to go get my kids because I get to missing them. Then she would get mad because, you know, I don't know. I said
it's a balance.
I guess. Yeah, it is.
It really is. Keisha Brooks says, I didn't like it then, but now I'm so appreciative that having a strip mom, my friends that could do anything are not doing good as adults. PG Ross says, Sassy, that's so true. When I went to the Navy, it was amazing how I would hear my parents' voice or on my grandmother's voice when I was placed in certain situations that actually helped me. Robin Powell says, say it, Brian, I have five. 4 boys, 1 girl. They were all grounded and play no games. Trained them up in the way they should go. In the end, they would not would not depart. I am your mom first. I tell my kids, you will tell me, Mama, sorry, you were right trying to tell us a better way. I told them I had to apologize to my parents. D Brown says, I used to tell my children and my students there are rules everywhere in the street, school, and home. If I can't tell you, life will teach you. You ain't never lied. The whole village got to discipline and then our parents. Absolutely. And listen, I know everybody, you know, grew up a little bit differently, but that system, and there was many systems. It wasn't just play aunties and uncles, handle me and my sis, but there were many different and that was just one example of the different mechanisms in the village. The main thing is there were always contacts in the village that my parents trusted to make sure that we always had somebody, making sure that we were okay, because when people believe in you, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be more tougher on you. You may not realize that then, but you realize it. Trust me, when you get older. Healthcare workers, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Nobody could whoop us, but they would yell and let my mom know, and she did the whooping back then. We respected adults and stopped acting like a fool when one showed up. Now these kids don't care. Yes, the village was real.
You had to shoot them.
But y'all know what? I think the reason that the kids are the way that they are now is especially, I mean, let's keep it 100. It's because of us, our generation, Gen X, because we had to raise ourselves. Because we were the latchkey kids. Yeah, we were the first kids. Yeah, we were the first kids to stay home. We were the first kids to do everything. We got to stay out. We ran the street. We could be in another town and our mothers wouldn't even know. We just long as we came home before the street lights was on. Literally, we were raising ourselves. So, and I believe that then when we had kids, we had to try to figure it out because we didn't really have an example because our parents were at work all the time. And that's if you had two parents. That's if you had two parents that wasn't drug addicted. Because remember, that's when the crack era started. So we got all of that. And then these kids, which is our kids, we having kids, you know what I'm saying? So we had to wing it. We basically had to wing it. We raised ourselves.
PNT Ross says the village was real and the news made it home before you. Robin Powell says she's got 4 grandchildren. They're grown in college. The ones that are not in college is getting traded or they're working. And I think also too, letting your kids know that there's more than one way to get to your dream is quite important because college ain't for everybody. Some people, they could go to United Technical Institute. Some kids could go to Job Corps and they will do just fine.
Some people are just smart and they could just build a business on their own. They're just smart with checks and balances. They're good.
That's absolutely it.
Like I told the story of my brother. I quit school when he was 17. He had his first daughter. Then, he got his high school diploma. Then he, about 27, 28, he got his associates. He started his own business. One of the companies invested in his business because he was the first minority in that little town to start his business. And then he got his 4-year degree. Then he got his MBA. So he started from a high school dropout to an MBA before he left this earth, and with his company. So, don't tell me you can't do it because you can do it.
Absolutely.
And you can't judge a book by their cover. You just can't.
You can't. As they often say, Sass, don't judge a chapter you just walked in on, for sure. My thought says there were 6 of us, and I bet no one messed with us. Childhood was good times. D Brown facts. Yes, go ahead.
I think that a lot of times that a lot of this stuff starts when children are younger because we are the ones that take away like their imagination and stuff like that, their creativity. We take it away by telling them that that's not real, that's silly.
You can't do that. I tell people that all the time.
Can't do that. Oh, get a real job. Oh, they say what they want to be. Oh, I want to be an artist. Oh, you need to have a real job. You need to go to college. You need to do this. You need to do that. Like we are.
You can be an artist, baby.
Right. We are the ones that
and
take
you should, if you see that baby got talent, you should be investing in that talent.
Right. And we start early. We start when they're babies taking it away. And then when they're like middle school, high school, college and stuff, we wonder why they ain't got no imagination, no creativity.
Because you took it away.
Yeah, we burned that light out. We put that out.
And also too, let me just say this to the parents as well. If you don't know what to do, just say that. It's absolutely okay. If you say, listen, I don't know how to be an artist, but we're going to figure this out. Kids will accept that. And I know what y'all think. Well, us parents are supposed to know everything. No, you're not supposed to know everything. Let me break it to you as a black kid. You are not supposed to know everything. Just like we're not supposed to know what to do all the damn time. Let me break that news to your brain cells real quick.
Pretend. That is so crazy.
And I
don't know.
Yeah. I think as when we were younger, I saw the talent I had that, my parents didn't see it because they were too busy worried about them. Right. So you grow up confused and not knowing who you are because nobody has ever encouraged you to do this or to do that. And nobody has never strengthened you to do that. And then you hear this one person, oh, you got a nice voice. You should do, Then you think maybe I can, But then you tell, there are some parents like this. You go tell them, I think I want to sing. You can't sing. Who told you that? And then you grow up and prove them wrong. Yeah.
And then they
look at you like you're crazy.
Right. Or you singing secular instead of gospel.
and then they want to come in and take all the credit. See, here's something that I said to my parents. I said to my parents, I said to all my friends, if you ever out loud say in the media that Braylon's job is easy, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on vacation for 2 damn weeks and you're going to do my full schedule. That's 3 with the T. That's the talk show. That's the radio show. That is everything. Because what you're not going to do is cuss out my gift when I worked hard for it. That's what you're not going to do. P. and Ross says, yes, it's definitely a balance. Denise Ranger said, yes, go ahead.
And these parents telling kids, ain't no Santa Claus, ain't this. This is the imagination they build. This is
that's the foundation. Absolutely.
Yeah, and they dream about drawing Santa, or they dream about the black Santa, or they imagine, this place for all the elves and all these beautiful toys. See, that's why we had such imaginations, because we used to do that. I used to die and wait for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to come on. And people look at it and they'll be like, what the hell? But that was like my favorite Christmas show. I would sit there with my cookies. My mom would tell you today, that girl, if you take away Rudolph, she would have a fit.
I can imagine you were Cindy Lou, just being a good little who in Whoville, Sassy, just trying to mind your own business.
Listen, Christmas is my all-time favorite time of the year.
Yeah, but kids need like
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is because nobody asks for anything at Thanksgiving but a meal. Right. And nobody's expected to give a gift and hope that it's good enough. Because people these days, you give a gift and they look at it and they snort their nose.
Right.
And you put time into it, and it's hurtful. So Thanksgiving and Christmas my time of year, because everybody seems to be so relaxed, and it's just a spirit of love, and I wish that could carry on all year, but it just doesn't. So
and people don't really understand that as your believers is only as strong as you allow it to be. You know what I mean? So Denise Ranger says the rule is there's no secrets. That's how my grandchildren are being raised. If they tell you it's a secret, it's a problem. No darn secret house. Keisha Brooks says, I said that, Paulette, I messed up because I wasn't going to be hard on mine like my parents were. The thing is, my generation kids are brat and don't know how to do ish. Lil Paulette, when I didn't make that street, like I was found and disciplined in front of my friends all the way home. CEO Financial Queen is in the building. Good to see you. As always, good evening, y'all. My parents was raised old school Tennessee and Mississippi. Ooh, what a combination, child. They were business owners, my godparents in ministry, so I got the best of both worlds. Nice. Neither of my parents went to college. I'm the only child out.
14 too. I got 14, girl.
Child who graduated a 4-year university in my yard, then graduated pre-med, now going back for nursing. Congratulations on all that success.
Proud of her.
Yes, indeed. My thought says I think the laws are now more for the children than the parents. They teach children call 911 on their parents. Good parents have gone to jail behind small kids. Discipline and abuse are different.
Okay, but let's stop right there, because they didn't even have laws until the 70s to protect kids. They didn't even have no laws. So that's probably why things have gotten to this point. But before that, you could just basically beat, unalive, do whatever you wanted to women and children, just whenever you wanted. So that's probably why it's like that. I mean, and it also depends on the state too.
Correct.
And everywhere there's still people calling that need help, and they ain't picking them kids up. They picking up the other ones, like you said. They're picking up the parents who just discipline their kid.
Absolutely right.
911 definitely came into play when we call it. My little patient, he said the worst thing that happened to these kids is 911. And I said, why you say that? He said because now the policing can actually come in and tear a house, a black family, white, any kind of family apart now. And we don't have to say so on our own kids. So now we don't create a government kids. That's why I call them government kids. But they just go out here.
It actually happened because a lady in New York got unalived on the street and everybody watched it. Like like a maybe 20, 50 people or something. They all watched it and nobody called. Nobody called the cops, and they all got interviewed and said like they saw her. The dude left, came back, kept stabbing her, kept leaving and coming back, like literally outside of a building. And all these people watched it, and nobody did anything. So that's how 911 was created.
Good Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just talking about for us the kids. When our kids now, when they say if your parent hit you, you can call 911.
The accessibility of it.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but they told us that in school too, though.
Yeah.
They ain't tell me that. My mama told me, go ahead and call them. Call them.
Same. Look, same here, Sass.
I was scared.
Listen.
Was your mother abusing you?
No.
Oh, okay.
A whooping is not abuse.
Right.
No, it's not.
When you get a whooping, you think it's abuse.
Right. But I'm just saying, though.
Yeah.
But I went to school and I told on my mom. I got her ass locked up. Sure did. She wasn't gonna keep on beating my ass. She gonna keep on doing the things she had done. She had just really beat my sister so bad. My sister that's right under me. She had put her in a tub, her and the boyfriend, and then turned up the music so the neighbors couldn't hear it, and was beating her in the damn tub. So I tried to bang on the door, and I was like, "Stop hitting my sister!" I was like 12 years old. I was like, "Stop hitting my sister! Stop hitting my sister!"
Right.
Dude opened the door. My stepfather opened the door and pushed me like real hard. So I went like flying all the way back into the living room. Got up, came banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Stop hitting my sister! Stop hitting my sister! So my mother came out that time, and she like, "You want some? You want some?" She's like, "I'll fuck both of y'all up." You know, whatever she was saying. I ain't gonna go because YouTube, whatever. And then they finally let my sister out the bathroom, and when my sister came out the bathroom, my sister's like way lighter than me. She about Sassy, like she might be a little bit lighter. She had welts all the way up to her neck, from her toes to her neck, whole body. So I told my sister, I said, tomorrow we gonna tell. I said, when you get in the classroom, you show your teacher. I said, don't even say anything, just show her. And I said, I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna tell my teacher, and we did. And that's the last time she got to put her damn hands on us.
But you know what though? To that point though, that was the right thing to do. And I think people forget that there are levels to abuse as well. So even though the accessibility of 911 can hurt the good parents, it can also put the bad parents in their place like they deserve to be. P&T Ross says, I thank God for my parents and the way I was raised. I'm thankful that I was able to raise my girls the same way I was raised. And thank you for your vulnerability, transparency, and openness, Lil Paulette, on that story there. CEO Financial Queen says, I was a teenage mom and decided to break the generational curse with my daughter. She's 27, business owner, employee, now going back to college. And I'm so very proud of her. And we are as well over here. P&T Ross says, we have to tell our children at an early age that they can be anything that they dream that they can be. College isn't for everyone. I would not force college on mine. I factually know I would not have done well in college. Guess what? I make degree money. I'm pretty bright, no degree. Don't make yours do. Example of sorry parents, Simone Biles' mother and Benzino. Now all of a sudden they want to be in their rich grown children's lives. That part. Let's see here. Count your dreams. Let them do their dreams. Some people are gifted. They may need a trade. My 11-year-olds act like an 11-year-old. I'm thankful. Both of my girls can draw their butts off. Let them be kids. Candle lit. Welcome in and thank you for the congratulations. Oh, CEO. Yes, congratulations to CEO for sure. My boy, the legendary ADR is in the building. My boys, I put in karate, and the usual ball sports, young, and my daughter dance. All of them swimming, discipline, and have something to do versus idle time. Denise Ranger says, amen. The worst thing that happened to these children, so they took prayer out of school, in my opinion. That's from P&T Ross. My thoughts, just my 5-year-old told me that the children said they can call 911 if the parent cuss. We can't even parent. I scared her though. I told her in fact she never said it again. That part, Sassy. I love the holidays. My mama was the oldest of 11. I'm the firstborn grandchild. I had 65 grandkids. We celebrate every holiday. Yes. Love, family, and togetherness. OMG Paulette, we did get whoopings but never got beat. Were you talking about Kitty Gervais? I don't. Were we talking about Kitty Gervais? I don't know, Veronica.
I don't know who that is.
Who is that?
I don't know who that is, child. Right. I never even thought about calling 911. My thought says that's hard to hear that happen to your sister. From my thoughts there, giving sympathy to Lil Paulette. Through with the tea and chat, I'm going to go to bed. But blessings for the week. Much love. P&T Ross, there's a thin line between abuse and discipline. And when you're mad, you have to take a time out because you can go discipline abuse real quick. My comment is only about forcing, nothing else. By the time I came along, they stopped whoopings. My older brother and sister got spankings, but not me. Luckily, spankings weren't for them often. And there's a guy named Tim Story. He's a motivational speaker, and he talks about how life can take the shout out of you. And when I heard that speech, I never lived at life the same way again. Going back to the imagination piece of it all, I think that's why I honestly create so many TV shows, and that's why I watch so many documentaries about Disney and business and media, and that's why I cover so much on my channel, because I don't want to be in a world where I can't feel my emotions, where I can't connect to people, I can't learn anything. I don't want life to take that shout out of me of being curious. So
yeah, life got a way of numbing you.
Yes,
as I got older, that's why I said, I always stayed in my place of comfort, because I feel like I was too afraid to actually feel what's really out there. Was I good enough? Was I strong enough? And then as I got older, I said, all the stuff my kids I don't had, the mess I don't went through. Yes, I'm strong enough. Yes, I'm good enough, and I deserve just as much as anybody else. And that's when I had to put the motivation in me. I didn't need it from nobody else. I had to motivate myself. I had to make myself understand.
Yeah, it has to come from you.
Yes.
Like Kat said,
you wait for somebody else to do it.
Self-esteem.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
We wait for other people to do it instead of doing it ourselves.
Right. Yeah. My thought says that is a village for real to Robin Powell. P&T Ross says, I'm sorry you experienced that was wrong and abusive. By the way, Kitty Gervais was the woman who was attacked in people watching New York City. So Veronica was talking about that story. So thank you for the context. Denise Ranger says, amen, amen. Kendall Litt says, hello, Braylon and Sassy T. I ask you guys to pray for me and my family, especially my daughter, because she doesn't feel like she has a purpose on this earth as not living. You know what? I'm gonna give this personal story real quick, and I don't mind doing it because I've made it through. And I told y'all that I had autism before, and that I wasn't able to talk. In middle school, had not been for a brother named Shakal, Braylon Lee would not be here, because Braylon Lee laid down in front of a bus in middle school, and he felt like life was over. And he didn't know who he was. All he could talk about was Disney. I mean, everything Disney. And so I would say, your daughter, keep living. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And you know how I always play fireworks at the end of every show, because I believe people deserve to have something good to go to bed to. Whatever your daughter is consuming, figure out what she's consuming, but also too, ask her, what does she feel about herself? Because sometimes in life, we don't always have the space to be able to breathe, to say what we want. So let your daughter know that there is a space for her, regardless of judgment, and let her know that there are people who are still here. And so, yeah, that's what I would say. And I think there's more to come for your daughter. It's just life can really mess with you, but as I often say, if you saw the size of the blessing, you will understand the magnitude of what you're fighting. So that's from me, Sass and Lil Paulette, if y'all want to take this comment on.
Well, purpose is a drive. Passion is for the bedroom. Everybody got a passion for something, but it's no place for passion when you got a purpose. Purpose is like faith with works. And everybody's place on this earth is different. And everybody has a purpose on this earth, whether it's big or small. You matter, and you will always matter. You look at yourself in that mirror and you look at your thumbprint. There is nobody else that's got a thumbprint just like you. You were created different, and you were created for a purpose, because there's nobody else like you. They might look like you, they might try to mimic you, they might try to act like you, but you are you. And God made you this way for what? You find out your purpose. You find out that one thing that you love, and you work on that one thing. And you will have more purpose in that one thing that will branch out into several things.
Amen.
You know, everybody has a purpose. And when it's young people, they get so consumed because they want it right now. And we had to work all our life, and I'm still working, and I ain't got it right now. You know what I'm saying? So nothing comes to you right now. And if it do, half the people that get it right now are not even ready for it. They make a mess of their life.
Amen.
Love yourself. Keep empowering yourself. Keep praying to yourself. Keep, as a mother, keep asking, what is it? Or look at your child or children and say, you know what, girl, you can do the heck out of this. Girl, I think this is your purpose. Sometimes they don't realize it until it's later. Like me, I never would have thought I'd be a nurse, ever. I always wanted to be a radio personnel. I always wanted to be in the media, do all this kind of stuff, you know. But a nurse, after I seen my mama come home cussing and fussing all day long, I was like, heck no. But that was my purpose. Once I went to, something told me to get up, go to a career talk. This is like a career day, and they tell you all about the curriculum. Fell in love the first day. I said, this is what I need to do. This is my purpose. And when I went, I excelled because I had a purpose. And nursing is my purpose. It's my way of making someone smile when they're down. It's my way of, even though they can get on my nerves, it's my way of making somebody just feel like they can live again.
Right.
And sometimes life is not as bad as you put it. Some people make life so hard, and it's not hard. It's not. You just gotta learn to fish out things that don't matter. Stop making things that don't matter to you part of your life.
Absolutely.
But the things that matter to you, work on it.
Right.
You can't change nobody. You can't do nothing you can't change yourself without help. Right. Stop trying to live for what people want. I tell my grandkids this and my children that people got just as much dirt in their closet as everybody else. They put their pants on, they skirt on, they got just as much dirt. Just because they smile and seem to have it together don't mean it's always together.
Right. No, you're absolutely right, Sass. And you know, there's a story in the Bible of how, you know, the story about it's about fishing, and how he put this net out there, and eventually, you know, he caught all the fish, but he had to learn how to fish. I'm paraphrasing the story, but that's pretty much the story. Thank you for that, Sass, because I do agree. You know, I always say princes and princesses do what they want to do. Kings and queens do things for a purpose, for sure. So thank you for that. Lil Paulette, you got anything to this comment? Then I have a clip that I think might help Candle It's Dark. Go right ahead, Lil Paulette. Lil Paulette, you there? Okay. All right. All good. I will play this clip, and hopefully this will help out. Here we go.
The other thing that you have to learn is when you hold on to your history, you do it at the expense of your destiny.
Oh my God. Woo! That hit me. That just hit me.
Did that hit you?
That hit me.
Wow.
Whoa.
This is a pump moment right here. That's a church thing.
That hit me.
Yeah.
Did that hit y'all? When you hold on to your history, you do it at the expense of your destiny.
Yes.
That makes me want to cry. That hit me that hard. That's deep.
It's really deep because when you consider you cannot give energy, but in so many directions, that you are a limited resource. And if you're going to spend all that energy energizing where you've been, then you're not going to have the fuel and the fire and the tenacity and the aggressiveness that you need to energize where you're going. So touch somebody and say, let it go.
Let it go. Wow.
Women are think that it is powerful to hold people hostage with what they did wrong, that that's your power, that's how you get back. No, I didn't. I'm strong and I'm tough. But it takes more strength to forgive than it does to be vengeful and angry. And the worst part about it is, I really believe that forgiveness does not exonerate the perpetrator. It does not justify their behavior. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself.
Because you let it go.
Because you let it go so that you are available to be your highest and best self. And because you are saying that it is not stronger than me. It is not stronger than me. I disconnect from it as a sign that I am in control of it, and it is not in control of me.
Amen.
All right. I'm still holding, when you hold on to your history, you do that at the expense of your destiny. That's a quote for the ages. I got to just tell you.
It's powerful.
That's right up there with.
It has been my philosophy. If I had held on to all the things that happened to me in my childhood and in my life, I wouldn't be standing here today. I had to realize that when you rehearse those visions and images, you empower them. You actually enshrine them. I decided to cast down the idols of my history and to embrace the possibilities of my destiny so that I was available when God's roll call was made. Are you present and available for what I want to do in your life right now? My hands are free. Here I am. Pick me. I'm ready to go.
That's so good.
So that was from a show called Oprah's Life Class. And, you know, I really get tired of these people thinking that Love and Marriage Huntsville made the Oprah Winfrey Network. That show was one of the foundational shows of the Oprah Winfrey Network. And I swear to God, out of all the shows on the Oprah Winfrey Network that I wish could come back, Life Class in that format needs to be back. So that way teachers like Bishop T.D. Jakes, and also too, hey, maybe you can have some content creators on that's been through some shit, like Sassy, like Lil Paulette, like myself, because this platform here, where it allowed for the world to have, is allow them to have an education from people who may not have always gotten it right, but they learned enough and are still here to give something to the world. So just wanted to drop that in y'all spirit. D Brown said, when I was growing up, it was a long time before we even got a phone. I think I was in the 5th or 6th grade when I got one. Could have been older. I never spanked my kids. I have 3. They were all decent human beings. I did yell, yes, still do. They haven't done anything to say. I just need to whoop them. Very thankful. 1 left to adult. Thank you for the hug, Keisha. It is all good. I made it through, but I really do believe there is power in your testimony. And you know, that's why I don't really get upset when people say Braylon's this or Braylon's that on YouTube, because this is just one level of me. I've been around 30 years before I ever got on YouTube. Like I said to y'all, money, circumstances, and resources don't change people. It just amplifies what's already in you. ADR says, my pops was a Army drill sergeant. If something wasn't done, dishes, trash, he'd wake all of us up to do dishes, trash, pets, especially if one of us didn't tell who broke what. Something
all of us got a whip.
Great advice, Braylon. Oh, that touched my heart. Thank you so much for that. P&2 Ross, thank God for that, young man. Braylon, look at you now. Very smart, articulate, going places. And let me tell you how God loops things back around. I was in choir, and there was this thing called the all-region tryouts. And I actually saw Shakal at the tryouts, and this was before I went into audition. I went over to him and said, thank you. Thank you for being my angel that day, because I am still here. So, you know, when that said person who child believes that Californians in Mexico said that Brain was this, and that, I look at the fact to go from where I was in Arkansas with autism, not being able to speak, to go through that situation, to be able to interview Sonny from Love and Marriage Huntsville, to be able to be a mod for Melody Cherie, to break a whole new show on the Oprah Winfrey Network, to interview 4 people from the cast, to interview Sharnita's World, to be at 2,300 subscribers and getting close to 200,000 total views. Life will go on, but you have to know that you have something in you to give to it. Why do you think math equations have a result? Because you got to add something to get something.
And sometimes you guys subtract, divide, and add the
multiply
to it.
Absolutely.
And then you might just have to put a letter in front of it to equal A equals this. It's
Absolutely.
A lot of division and multiplying, dividing, and subtracting, and adding, and exponents, and moving them. You got to move the decimal to the back, to the front. But eventually, you will come up with the solution.
Amen.
But you got to go through those steps of life in order to see the result, and in order to appreciate what you've been through, because what you've been through molds you. You can take it and you can hold on to what people do to you, or you can drop it and move on, because people are mean. Sometimes we do things to people and we don't even realize we done something to somebody.
Amen.
As we pray, we always should say, Lord, if I offended anyone, please let me know that I offended that person so I can apologize. Because you don't want to do something that is offensive and you give your testimony and they got this grudge against you because you hurt them.
Right.
Because your testimony will become null and void. And God's word is it never comes back void. So you always want to say, hey, I noticed there's a little rip. Did I do something? And don't be scared to tell me, because I ain't scared to apologize. Because some people would think, oh, you know what you did. No, I don't. Right. People are so sensitive these days.
Yeah.
And everybody gets their feelings hurt so quickly. If you don't speak to them, their feelings are hurt, and you might not even know.
Correct.
They right there. It's just, you got so much going on that you didn't even pay it no attention.
Right.
So, as adults,
we
gotta do better. We got to love one another, love ourselves first. If we love yourself, you're gonna be able to love someone else. But you're gonna have to, discernment. We're gonna have to be more discerning, because some people out here don't want you to win.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
A flash flood warning just came across my phone. I hear it all around.
Really?
Yeah, I hear everybody's phone going on.
Oh my Lord.
Damn,
I know it's getting a little cloudy down this way. I think because it was pretty today, but now it's all cloudy. The moon is full. That means we got some phases today. Oh Lord.
Well, whatever you need to do, Lil Paulette, you know, we're gonna be here. So whatever you need to do, we're not going anywhere.
It might be too late now. I'm saying it's already started.
Yeah, I'm a go because you know I got to work in the morning, but I don't want to stay on too late.
Understood.
But I just, you know, it's so many people that are suffering, and you just don't know what people are going through. And sometimes our channel can help somebody to reach somebody. Because it's like I said, you never know. You smile at a person, you don't know what that person going through. That smile might just give them a glimpse of, you know, light, or that, hey, how you doing, girl? You looking good. I remember I was in Ross about 2 weeks ago. Cute little girl. I mean, she is adorable. High cheekbones, and I know. And I'm just staring at her, and she just looked like she did not want to be at work. Like she was the maddest thing on earth. And I just kept looking. I said, God, this little girl is pretty. And I said, you know, you could be a model. And she just kind of looked at me. I said, you got the high cheekbones, that pretty skin. Right. I said, those eyes. I said, you are gorgeous. And she said, thank you so much. You just made my day. I was having the worst day ever, but thank you so much. I said, honey, hold your head up because you one pretty girl. I said, hold your head up. And she just looked and just started smiling. So sometimes you can give a compliment and it would just change somebody's life. So that little girl was pretty. You know, and it's two twins, they're identical, they work there. I said, now which one are you today? Y'all tricking me out because, you know, they always say, oh, Miss Teresa, you know. I said, cause y'all tricking me today. And I mean, they look just alike. I said, hey, twins. They say, hey. But this little girl, she's new. And I just said, honey, you too pretty to hold your head down. You are gorgeous. And she was.
Well, listen, we can use a new Black Mary Kay and Ashley. Yes, we can.
Yeah.
And you know, you're absolutely right. I want to catch up on some of the comments here. Candlelit says, also speak God's word over her life. Vanessa says, this is why I love scripture. Psalms 139. God gave me this why I needed it the most. Braylon. Amen. Microwave society is lethal. Candlelit 2211. Tell your daughter that she's supposed to be on this earth. That's why she's here. I don't know who you are. Her, but I'm sending love your way and most of all prayers. Not everybody's going to college. My baby son is a singer. He's in the arts. God's blessed him. He's been on American Idol. Shout out to that. The voice pours over to these baby. They become productive folks. Yes, Sassy. That's what you give. Yes. ADR says, Candle lit 2211 gently ask her, does she have a plan, or she could delete herself already, having the means to do so. Listen to her and let her know. Try to help to take her to the doctor or call the crisis mobile hotline. Absolutely. Robin Powell
they do have a plan.
Yes.
We talked about this. Never be afraid to ask somebody if they're planning on deleting themselves, because 99% of the time they want to tell you.
Yeah.
That they do have a plan.
Yeah.
I used to be like scared to ask people that. But now as a nurse, we have to ask our veterans, we have to ask people, because one of my veterans told me, if the pain get too bad, I already got my plan. I was like, oh Lord. He said, I ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about, you know, if this cancer get any worse. But right now, I ain't got no thoughts. So you have to
absolutely
be bold. And boldly in the word of God and ask them,
right,
and get them some help, because we can help. All we gotta do is ask.
No, absolutely. Robin Powell says, Sassy, I love you, babe. My daughter was a nurse and she's gone on to glory, but my granddaughter's in nursing school as we speak. Shout out to her. Precious J, high 3 with a T for this young lady. Start to look at herself and affirm herself for who she is. Any flaw that she thinks she has, accept that flaw. Denise Ranger says, my grands have traveled more than I've ever did, and they're teenagers. Their parents have vacations. That amazes me. Parents, Thailand, all the islands. I'm complaining about that darn elevator. Y'all need some people to come along and help with the bags, because I'm available. I really don't do too much except 3 with the T and virtual tour live. Candlelit 2211 says, thank you, Sassy T. She's going through physical and mental pain. She's tired going through it. Robin Powell says, teach a man how a fish he can feed himself. If you just give it to him, he always come back to you with his hand out. That is the story there. Keisha Brooks says, Braylon and Sassy, I think social media has ruined our youth. Even my oldest are always looking at the girls on there saying what they have and always pray. I have to tell you, you're pretty as well. Absolutely. Pretty comes in all shades. ADR says, Brian, thank goodness whoever that guy will stop you. My gosh, the pain, the depressed and despair many folks hide inside. Nobody's perfect. They may look perfect. It's just a look. Everyone has a flaw. A lot of people are thanking everybody. I do not know. That's not my business. Chris Tice, Vanessa, for sure. Hand claps and the Bible. Thank you all. Love the support. Candlelit, not sure what city you're in, but ATL has a mobile crisis unit that will come to your home. And of course, if not, notify the doctor. She always has a therapist. Thoughts versus plans. In South Carolina, speak those things as if they are 3 with the T. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. God's favor is over your life. Amen. Vanessa, you're right. The Never Ever Mets interviews. Absolutely. God's grace is in the chat. Everything's going to be all right. Amen to P&2 Ross from Vanessa. Pat Dyer says, Braylon, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. This is why I faithfully watch y'all. This is powerful. We have fun too. This chat is on a therapist level. We may never know who may be walking back from the edge because of this conversation tonight. You ain't never lied. My pop, several things he said, repeat. I didn't ask you anything. This is a monologue, not a dialogue. Think and remember. That is one-liners, of course, telling us a task. You do this and that. Every state has a crisis. You and please try to find her help. GA has limited resources. I think South Carolina may have more. Please speak life into your daughter. Reassure she always has a purpose. God, make no mistakes. Reassure that she was born to be a leader, make a difference in the world. Queen. Thank you, Brian Lee, for having this channel. We appreciate you. It's no problem. Hello, everybody. Mimi and ADR. Thank you. I will. And that's why we do what we do. Like, y'all, I have to tell you, there are times where I really want to give up on YouTube. But I gotta tell you, when Sunday comes, and I don't about spend it with 2 of my best friends and all of y'all, it fuels me. When I get to travel to some of the biggest destinations in this virtual world of social media and get to give soul to everything and create unity and not to mention allow us to showcase that curiosity can matter, I'm doing more than most. And my biggest problem is I want to be seen, not so much for the check, but I want to be seen because of the fact that I want to showcase that this raising of old school, that having that this soul and curiosity and intelligence and wit, it can matter. We don't have to, we're not a monolith. And I'm not saying I'm going to be the biggest world changer against child. When the Black Book of History is written, MLK has done way more than Braylon Lee. I just want to say that because without him, I wouldn't be able to be on this microphone. But I do want at least our generation to see that, guess what? Not all the kids fell through the cracks. Some of us just talk a little bit different. We're a little bit blunt and we are a little bit out the way, but we come with good intentions. Pat Dyer says, Sassy, my youngest got 2 degrees, didn't do anything with them. She got her 3rd degree in nursing. She's been the happiest that she's ever been since she graduated. She's also an RN as well. P&T Ross says, great conversation tonight. And that's why we and that's why we do what we do. Like, I believe Through with the T is going to be a TV franchise. I believe Brantley's virtual tour is going to be a TV show. Like, this is why we want to make it. So we can do this on a regular basis, because if somebody's going through this on the YouTube level, just imagine somebody who could see this on national TV and could use this energy as well. So don't attack people while they're in their purpose, because you never know when that purpose could help you down the line.
True.
Seriously.
So you guys, I have to work in the morning, so I'm call it a night.
Yes, you got to be strong. You gotta be strong.
Be strong, child, because it's a full moon, and it's gonna be a bunch of howlers out tonight in the morning.
Okay, then. Some of them might be howling right now. Some of them might be howling right now in more ways than one. Not just the wolves.
They high, that moon is big and full, child. Somebody be over there. But anywho, this has been a great conversation.
Yes, it has.
Very enlightening. Again, for the ones who, I got Paulette, Miss Greta. I know it was Katora plus one. Please inbox me on my IG your address so I can get this stuff out by tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow or Tuesday. I need everybody who won address. I got everything ready, packed up. I just need to put the address so I can send it out.
Do you mind if I drop your Instagram link in the chat so people can get to you?
No, yeah, they can do it.
Wait, are you saying yes, I can do it, or?
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I got everything ready. I just need those people. Because I saw them, but when I went back to get them, I couldn't find them anymore. I don't know what happened.
So here's the link here. By the way, y'all, I just want to say this. When I saw this picture, I'm like, wow, Sassy can make anybody look good. Like this is no shade. But you actually made Marceau look good. He was probably like, well, damn, some of these millimeters actually look beautiful. I might need to shut up. I might need to shut up. But here are some pictures here. Of course, with Nell there. Mama Van, of course. The beautiful Sunny. I'm right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just want to show that off. Reese looks happy there. See? Now, Cass, if y'all could go on the TV and just say that y'all actually were around these people and that we're good people, all this ish would stop. Y'all do realize like y'all are the reason that this is even happening. So just be honest and say that these people are good people. They don't cause no trouble and it's your own making, and everybody will stop. Now, some people are going to be just a dog with a bone, but for the rest of us, we'll stop. Candlelit says, we love Braylon Lee. Keisha Brooks says, love you, Sassy. Have a good work day. Back to work for me tomorrow. 2 weekend flew by. Pat Dyer said, I think she's a winner. I think she was trying to say. Candlelit.
Okay, Pat Dyer, tell her to please send her stuff.
There's the link, Pat Dyer, right there. Just click that there. Good night, Sassy T. Love you, P.T. Ross. Yes, she did. Good night. Pat, the lunch for work and school now. Time for bed. I just told her, Pat Dyer, we got you. A cute picture. What? I look. I said Sassy can make anyone look good. Now I said what I said. Now, of course, if I step into the room, of course, Melody already looks good, so I can't do nothing to gorgeousn's because she's already gorgeous. Anyway,
Mel is just pretty.
But
anyway, you guys, I will be looking. I'm going in and finish writing these out and getting them out so everybody can get their gifts.
Sounds
I got
good.
everything sorted out. And look, Paulette, did you want the bottle of Alive or you wanted the sprays? I gave you a choice. I can't remember.
I think she wanted the sprays.
I'll take the bottle of Alive over the sprays, definitely.
Okay. All right. My bad. I wasn't trying to say what she wanted. I just remember she said the sprays at one point in time.
Well, I gave her a choice because.
Right.
Yeah, I gave her a choice. So. But so I sent her bottle of Alive.
Really, ADR? Me too. Psych didn't win. She said, me too. Psych, I didn't win nothing. I'm lockjaw lying. Why you got always something with the legendary ADR? Always something, child.
Lockjaw lying.
Yes.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna head in, take my bath, get myself together.
Yes. Hey, you know what, Sass? If you go back to that location, maybe give those ladies some 7th Avenue. I'm not telling you what to do, but sometimes just letting them know to take care of themselves can also do some good too. Not saying you have to do that. I'm just letting you know.
I did leave a body scrub in the hotel. It was a note. And told them to try the 7th Avenue. Melody Shari, our local star,
Absolutely.
And I put her, I promoted it in the, I said enjoy, because sometimes I leave maybe $5 or $10, and most of them, let's say they're Mexican, don't speak English, so
I was saying that for the young lady that you saw at the Ross store. I was saying to get them some 7
yeah.
But and let me just say this to all the replay people. I am not telling a grown black woman what to do. God forbid a black man does that. We don't win. I'm just trying to be supportive. Okay.
Never.
Okay.
All right, Lil Paulette. Paulette, you want the collagen or
the
you
bottle.
Want the? That's what I'm saying. I got a collagen and a bottle of Alive. Which one you want? The collagen or the Alive? Lil Paulette.
Lil Paulette?
Collagen. It wouldn't let me take the thing off.
Oh, okay. Okay, the collagen. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, you guys. I am out.
All right, love you, Sass. Talk soon.
Bye. All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too. All right, y'all. The scrub samples were a great idea as well. I remember Lil Paulette said the sprays work. Hopefully, work better. Hopefully, the ball works this time. Sassy, love the dress that you had on. Maybe Mumble. Keisha says, beautiful dress, beautiful pictures. Yeah. So, what another great edition of 3 with the T. This is the power of YouTube. If you do it right. And it boggles my mind how people say, oh, YouTube is bad. It's this, it's that, it's the third all around the world. Aye. You do realize the energy you give on your channel depends on who comes to your channel. So if you a negative person that produces negative content, you're going to have negative subscribers. So maybe it's you that's the problem. Okay. All right, gonna turn off my camera now. Lil Paulette, you got anything to say? Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't get it, child. If you Because what really gets to me, Vanessa, is when people say, my name is always in somebody's mouth. Maybe you do things to your own demise that cause people to call you out on your bullshit. Maybe if you would stay out of other people's business, maybe if you wouldn't be getting high off of other people's ignorance of gassing you up, and maybe if you would actually produce your own voice, maybe you wouldn't be in your own shitstorm. Okay, hang on, Pat. I'm gonna message Sass right now that you want the Alive. Okay, hang on. Hang on about message. So Pat Dyer wants the Alive. Okay, I just messaged her. I'm gonna drop Sassy's link in the chat one more time. Yeah, I know I'm about to pin Sassy's link real quick. Here. Give me a moment, y'all. There we go. So, but yeah, I just gotta say that because I get so damn tired of hearing people saying, oh, well, it's me. My channel ain't growing. I'm always stressed out. I'm always depressed. No, it's you. It's you. Hello. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. In the words of Taylor Swift, it's you. Child. So the link is pinned, Pat Dyer. So if you won, what, Vanessa? I'm just saying. And if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. But if you respond to me, it must be true about your behind to some damn degree. Okay. Just saying. Hit dog will holler. Anyway, child. But yes, the link is pinned. So if you won from Sassy's birthday celebration, DM Sassy your address so she can get that to you. Okay? Because we want you guys to get the alive. By the way, go to envisionu.com//Miss Carson 7. envisionu.com/Miss Carson 7. Sassy's link. Hey, good to see you. Glad to have you here. We're just chilling out at this point. There's the link there, envisionu.com/Miss Carson 7. Sassy's link for alive, everybody. Please get your alive today. All right. Yes, another great addition. Like I said, Lil Paulette, please be safe, okay? Love you very much. Everybody who came through, thank you all so much. And yeah, we're always here for y'all. We are always here. And like I said, I believe what's to come is better than what's been. I really do. I speak that over everybody's life. And you know, life has a way of handling you. It really does. So, but yes, indeed. Lil Paulette, you got anything else to say before we head on out of here? Because we're just chilling. 44 people are still here with us.
Braylon?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. Were you saying something to me?
Yeah, I was saying.
Not really low.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just saying, is there anything else that you want to say? We got 43 people here. If you want to stay on and chill out for a little, but we can head out. But
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Oh, not at all, Pat. Not at all, Pat Dyer. And just to showcase that we don't have negativity on this good old channel here. Since we did make it to 2,000. Oh, okay. It's all good. We'll be back at it. It's all good. We were at 2.3. Now we're back at 2.9. It's fine. What God has for you is for you, child. I'm not worried. But just to show we don't have negativity here, all of our content on our channel. I say our channel because y'all just as a part of it as much as I am. No negativity over here at all. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. You know, just for the people in the back. So, all good. We'll be back at 2-3 in just a little bit. I'm not worried. So with that being said, wait, how
who's Michael?
Yeah, I was about to ask who's Michael. Vanessa says, thank you, Braylon. 3 with the T. This was a major discussion on life with substance. Amen. Thank you so much. No problem, Pat Dyer. Only love, uplifting, and empowerment over here. That part right there. Good night, Lil Paulette and Braylon. I don't know who Michael is, brother. I don't know. Thanks again. Everything God Thanks again for everything. God has great plans for your purpose. I received that, Pat. I received that, Vanessa. Thank you so much. Wait, there's not a mark on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? No, Not Mark, but there's not Michael on Love and Marriage Huntsville, right?
I don't know.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't losing it because I'm like, no.
No problem.
So, all right, everybody. Yeah, that probably could be it. To everybody that came through, thank you all so much. Like I said, subscribe to the Lil Paulette and the Gang's channel. Subscribe to Sassy TV from the AO3's channel. Subscribe to my channel. And also to subscribe to the 3 with the T YouTube channel as well. All right, everybody. It is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special because you were always born a blessing. And trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. We have spent time with you. You have spent time with us. And hopefully by spending time together, we're also to be great together. And always remember where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just showcasing the power of what it is to be about your purpose, not just talking about it. Make sure the replay is not just right for you watch it, not just right for you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again, we love you, we value, we embrace you. Always remember, when receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, wherever success you have achieved on this particular day, we are extremely proud of you, but if no one else is proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, hang on. If I could give just a tiny daily motivator for y'all on a Sunday. Wait a minute. Denise Ranger is asking, where's the floods, Lil Paulette?
The floods? I saw that it said that it was a flood warning, but I don't know where it actually flooded at. I didn't check or anything.
Okay.
But this is the DMV area.
DMV area, Denise. I will say this, if I can say a little daily motivator for you all. Recognize in your life that you don't have to put batteries in every product you buy. Now you're probably wondering, Brand, where are you going with this? If you know that you are going to put batteries into a situation where you turn on that problem or where you turn on that circumstance is going to aggravate you, take out the batteries and throw the batteries away. Okay? Some of y'all are putting batteries into situations into your life that doesn't have to be a nuisance to you. I'm going to say that 2 more times. Some of y'all are putting batteries into situations that you don't have to have in your life. Some of y'all are putting batteries. Some of y'all are putting Energizer batteries, Duracell batteries, 3 with the T batteries, whatever the hell type of battery you want to talk about. Some of y'all are putting batteries into situations that you don't have to have in your life. Take out the damn battery. Okay? Okay. All right. One love, much love, all love. We feel the love. We send it right back to you. Commercial break. And fireworks are coming your way right now for the day that was, for the day that's to come, for the blessings that are on the way for you, me, all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. We feel the love and we send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you, Lil Paulette. Love you, chat. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, guys. Love you.
Love you right back. Bye, everybody.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
For Ramirez?
Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
For Ramirez?
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl. Bonjour. And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a winged, fire-breathing, talking horse.
No.
Okay.
That is the Olympics.
Olympics?
Olympics.
What are they not getting about this?
Right?
You are not going to get anywhere in life, spiritually or otherwise, until you come to that point where you don't give a damn what people think about you. As long as you worry about what other people think about you, you will be mediocre. It only matters what you believe about yourself. Believe in yourself as a successful person. Believe that you can and you will. But until you believe you can, you won't.
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration, excitement, and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 9.
Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the team. We ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy P dropping bombs. Get ready to scream. Lil Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee. He in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk. It's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, 'cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right. It's 3 with the team. 3 with the team. And if you wanna be no. And if you wanna be no. And if you wanna be like a middle sister. And if you wanna be no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's free with tea and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, kicky out. You know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Lil Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon, he in the mix taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T.
How's the gas?
I feel great. I love you, and I love you. And to show my love, guess what? On Tuesday, November 16th, I'm gonna give everybody everywhere free tacos.
You sure you want to do that?
Absolutely. You have good hair.
Get 2 of Jack's delicious classic tacos absolutely free when you come into Jack in the Box Tuesday, November 16th.
Ooh, that's a big tooth.
Get 2 free tacos Tuesday, November 16th at Jack in the Box.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
And it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you have found. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We all we got.
I'm through that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with shame.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story. Fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment. Be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour. You inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now,
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
I got a question.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready.
Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good. Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.